good. So let's move on. Let's talk about the next one. What works really good with wild lettuce too, and we'll talk about wild lettuce. That's a good one. So next one we're going to talk about is mullein, or Bascom apsis. Everybody know what mullein looks like? Great mullein. Okay, it's another biennial, so it shoots that stalk the second year, like burdock. This is a lot of people call it lamb's ear, even though it's not lamb's ear. Okay, it's big fluffy leaf. Okay, it grows in a rosette. In the second year, it sends that spike with the yellow spike flowers on the top, big yellow flowers.
Do you have that picture?
I do.
Because once you see it, you'll see.
Yeah, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's mullein. That's second year mullein. Okay.
No. Does lamb's ear not grow around here then?
It does. It's just a different plant. Yeah. Mullein can get lamb's ear. The leaves maybe get upwards to 6 inches long, and they're usually wider than they are long. Mullein, you can get leaves like 2.5 feet long, freaking huge lancelet leaves.
More silver.
What's that?
Lamb's ear's kind of more silver.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, you're right. It is a little bit more silver and a little bit more pubescent is the botanical term, which just means hairy. Okay, so that's what it's called, pubescent with hair. So, okay, mullein's great. All right, it's really, really good herb. I love mullein. I drink a lot of mullein tea every year, especially in the spring. It's great for hay fever, not because it stops the histamine reaction, but because it thins the mucus and has an expectorant and calming quality to the lung tissues and the throat tissues. It's great for colds and dry hacks and asthma. The Indians would smoke it for asthma. No, that sounds kind of contraindicated, but if you think about it, it's got constituents. Inhaling that smoke is going to get it right into those lung tissues. And through my own experimentation, because I'm a freak like that, it does work. Okay? Not that I was rolling it up and smoking it, but I would burn it in a spoon and kind of inhale it, and it does open those passageways a little bit. Of course, later, a couple hours later, you cough too, so I don't know how beneficial that necessarily would be, and I'm in no way recommending that you smoke any plant material. That just does not seem like it's beneficial. We all know that burning things causes carcinogens and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, in no way am I saying you should do that. I'm saying it was a traditional use, and because I really like the simpler method, it was something that I looked into. Okay, it has no intoxicating qualities either. It just made me smell like a campfire. Okay, so, but it did work how it was described. So, anyway, mullein can be used topically as well, crushed up and used as a wash, as it has a little bit of an astringent quality and a vulnerary healing quality, vulnerary meaning wound healing quality. And it's good, but it's not as good as, say, like comfrey or some other ones for wound healing. You can use the root. There's some literature out there about using the roots for the same things, the lung properties and stuff, but there's not much study on it, so I don't recommend it, especially when you get such good function out of the leaves. The leaves are easy to harvest. It's great to get them that second year and just cut that stalk. And the reason why I say this is because the flowers are medicinal as well. Okay, so once those flowers start to bloom, excuse me, you cut that stalk, you peel the leaves off, let them dry, you got the leaves, you can dry the flowers too. It's a little laborious to pick all the little flowers off, but it's worth it because the flowers infused in oil, along with garlic, make one of the best earache remedies out there. And the reason why it does that is the same calming and tissue anti-inflammatory qualities that the leaves have for the lungs, the flowers have for ear tissue, okay? And the garlic is antibacterial, and so it kills things topically as well as calms down that inflammation on our, otitis media, ear infections, okay? Yeah?
What color are the flowers?
Yellow, bright yellow. Dandelion yellow, yeah.
What kind of oil are you usually using?
I like to use a fixed oil, almond, apricot kernel, olive. I like olive because it's cheap and readily available, but it's a little thick for some people. But I like olive. It's very stable too. And also olive oil has slight medicinal properties to it. It is slightly astringent. It is slightly acidic, so it helps with antibacterial stuff. And like I said, it's just cheap and easy to find. It's easy to find good quality. Yeah, I love mullein. Mullein great. Like I said, I drank 3 cups of it today. So next we're going to talk about peppermint. Peppermint's actually a crossbreed, true peppermint.